yard down, which I don't quite know what that means. However, couldn't, says playing without your rewards. So, I don't know. Hopefully it won't have too much impact on this game. Again, they changed my number. I don't know why my number changed. They did that last time, and they did it last time mid-season, which is weird, so I don't know why they do that. So there's little things that I think maybe glitches, not too certain, but here we have it. This is crazy. USC.
The Boilermakers ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So USC's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
And he gets it right on the cusp. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Trojans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. He's got the back in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. On target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Trojans are threatening in the red zone. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Come on, guys.
He'll
Y'all
be
need to block, man.
stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Well, third down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the defense off guard. They were able to get some yards, not the first, though. So now you've got fourth and very short, and what do the analytics say to do here?
at 7.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Could be an alley. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Makes the grab on the left. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? And finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got it. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it on the option.
Nice. Good job.
Not enough space. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also...
Yep, she's definitely been a greedy gutter late.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to... He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games.
It's a good run, good run.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Hands it off on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Come on, 52.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think 56? About putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Well, they're just trying to
you are an offensive lineman, right?
Absolutely.
Your job is to block.
To go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Please find me. Please find me.
Down,
please find me. Oh,
That
what are you
one
doing over there,
came
dog?
in
You're not supposed to be in
hot
there.
and it's incomplete.
Come on, man. They won't
And
do any
finally,
route.
this quarterback looks
talking
human
about?
for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate,
do you mean?
making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes the grab. He is denied. Cannot.
Linebacker was on me. Like right on race.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football, and being consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue...
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Yeah.
They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give as they work on that clock. Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Gets the back moving. Reads it, fires complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. That last connection just a hair short of the 1st down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. They'll go to the counter play. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Slams ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Nobody's blocking. Would be nice, right?
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, I still don't understand how I dropped the 7th round from mid-first round. They never explained that. It's really weird, you know? It's a glitch. Look at that. I'm just going down. How? Low career health. My health is great. I'm going undrafted now. I mean, that makes sense. I don't understand. Alright, so win a bowl game, right? That's weird, man. I'm a Heisman candidate, but I'm going undrafted. That don't make any sense. I can say is that after every game, it says my health is low, but I get it back up every time. I'm gonna study a little bit now, 'cause I gotta get my health right. Still get those cushions on. How about a star rating of 2 as a 5-star? I don't understand that. How do your star ratings change as well? That's crazy. I don't understand that. It has been a 2-star. That's wild. I'm a 5-star, and then I don't understand this. There's a couple of things I don't understand about this game. How I can go from a 5-star, make no mistakes, but then all of a sudden I'm a 2-star. What are they talking about?
On the banks of the Red Cedar in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the USC Trojans and the Michigan State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game. This is a developing storyline. Early in the season, they took a risk starting a young freshman quarterback, but he has continued to shine and get better each and every week. Now, late in the season, a chance for the college football playoff is on the line. His team is playing with great energy and enthusiasm, but they have got to continue to take care of the ball and focus and perform every single.
And the Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lacey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. So the USC Trojans offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Come on, big dog. Come on, big dog. What you doing?
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. So USC's offense will now get its first chance with the football. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. Oh, sweet feet.
Nice run.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Get it all back.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Nice job by the QB there going through his progression. He was looking somewhere else to go with the football. No one open except the big fella, the tight end. Nobody even near him, wide open.
80.
You're not going to see many
We're
first
going to help on
downs
that
come
block,
easier than
brother.
that.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football in.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism.
Oh my God, and he came right through the line.
Ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
It would be nice to
Back
get
had
some.
nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
That was nuts, huh? Won't it?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's exactly how you draw up your opening drive. You want to get your quarterback comfortable, get him on script, in rhythm, and he was. 4 for 4 on that drive, finishing off with a touchdown pass in the end zone. He comes out.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the counter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Makes the grab in their space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Fires into the end zone.
I caught it. I caught it. Oh, good catch, baby. Good catch. Good catch, Pickles.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
It's complete to the left. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. Soft spot in the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that's a nice job by the offense. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got him. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans! The offense cashing it in on that drive. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here...
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
Got the back over the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Pulls and fired complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense. Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Southern Cal. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Much better team than last year. So far, so good.
Young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. To the ground with the back.
Oh, Lord.
And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards.
I need to learn
Didn't
to
get much
spin
done
or
on
do
that
something.
first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Got some breathing room.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead.
Man. Let's take it home.
They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
What you want?
Off the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
All right. Hold on. I'm coming.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give from the gun. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Now the play fake. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is
maybe a crease. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, beat the clock with the lead, this...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. Great job by the back on the option. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
We're 3 games in.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. It's 3rd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead. Looking
But they
for
will.
the end zone. And
But they
he's
will.
in. Touchdown, USC. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Someone.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse
Brick
Palmer, and
something,
Holly
boys.
Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. good. I had 3 catches, 3 rush touchdowns, 3 catches touchdowns. That's a dominant display of football. Dominant. Let's get it. It's probably down to like I'm undrafted, so it don't matter, man. What undrafted? That don't even make sense, man. It's gotta be my career help or something. But it doesn't seem that bad. Don't mess with these women out here in these streets, dog. There's one 20-plus yard run or 42 yards up to the catch, man. Come on, man. Who are you talking to, dog? Me? You're not talking to me. Come on, man. Heavy rain. Yeah, we gotta tell. I know what they're gonna do. I know what they're gonna do. What's a gift package? What do you mean? I'm taking out this cool top package. return, we'll give you that same package free. This is our proposal for 12-week contract. Take the hurting at every day. Stretch beyond belief. Alright, so let's upgrade. Speed's a little bit on. I can max out my speed. That's it for right now.